Hi everyone and welcome back to Sunday with Gingerbexxi. So if you watched my video earlier in the week about the plague involved and that I was having a little bit of a, idiot attack, there was all these little like white fluffy ball things that were flying about everywhere. They were actually flowers. Or something like that anyway, because they're still floating about, but it's only really when it's windy that they come over this way. And yeah, so it's not a virus or anything. So yes, I'm just an idiot, pretty much. Anywho, I think I've got a good reason for that though, because I've been tired this week. That's my excuse, because I'm tired. Yeah, we'll go with that one, shall we? Yeah, we'll go with that one. But yeah, this week's actually been pretty crap, to be honest. It's been pretty hard. Really busy at work and things, and yeah. So we'll not really talk about the week because I'd rather just not. However, last night and Friday night were actually really good nights. I had quite a nice wee Friday night. Sat and I had a wee bottle of wine, and I sat and watched Let's Plays on YouTube, and they were really good. Saturday as well, I spent the entire day just relaxing on Saturday and getting everything better anyway. So I had a pizza last night and it was so good. I love pizza. Pizza's awesome. But yeah, and I sat and what did I watch last night? I can't remember what I watched. I watched something, obviously. Oh, that's what I did. I was watching Five Nights at Freddy's Let's Plays. I'll not play that myself. I played about 5 minutes of the game, absolutely shit myself, and I'll never play that game because I am a complete wuss. Absolute wuss when it comes into horror games. I would love to play them because they look so amazing and they bring up so many different emotions and things like this. Like obviously fear being the biggest one, anxiety, anticipation, all that sort of stuff. Love them. But I am such a wuss that say you're walking down a really dark, creepy corridor and the light goes out, I will just stop playing because I'll absolutely shit myself and not want to go any further. So I really should actually, because I've only ever played, I don't remember. Was it Resident Evil? I can't remember anyway, but it was a really creepy game and I thought, oh, I can't play this. So I really should go back and try and play more scary games. Because they are just such epic games and the scares that you get are just always just anyway. So that's why I was sitting watching the Let's Plays of it, because I am absolutely petrified of these types of games. So I was sitting watching that, and there's some animations as well, and I'd done a drawing, well not done a drawing, I started a drawing last night and I've done a bit more to it today. Jacksepticeye has some animated episodes that I can't remember who it is that done this one, but it was really good, and the animation done of Chica, I decided hold on, and now as I said, this is actually not like finished yet. Look, you can see that. I need to fix her beak because I don't like this. But yes, I started doodling that last night, and I'm going to do more of it today as well. I don't know if I want to colour it or if I want to keep it black and white, because I quite like black and white doodles. But ow, I've got something in my eye. Ow. So yeah, that's what I done last night. That was actually about 2 o'clock in the morning by the time I went to my bed. But so see, this is why I don't watch scary things, because I keep getting freaked out. I was sitting last night and my little cat Lulu was sitting beside me, and she was just watching something on the ceiling, and her tail was all going all twitchy and things like this, and I'm sitting there going, she sees something. But there was no lights on the roof, there wasn't any like bugs or anything like that. I don't know what it was, but I was absolutely shitting myself because, well, I don't like ghosties. Like any like ghost movies, I can't watch them because they're absolutely petrified. However, I can watch Supernatural, and I don't know if it's because it's very there's like a big story to it or not, I don't know. But for some reason I can sit and watch Supernatural and it's fine. But yeah, That terrified me. Like I've not watched any of the paranormal activities. Fuck my life. I've not watched any of them because just no. I'll not sleep for like weeks. I think I've already spoken in the past how much horror movies actually affect me. Love horror movies. Absolutely love them. But later on, I can't sleep. I just can't at all. So no, let's not do that, shall we? Because, you know, work is pretty important and I kind of need to be, you know, like, awake. There was a point to that. I can't remember where I was. But no, I do. I absolutely adore horror movies. I do. But I think because I live alone as well, and the cats like to run about at night, and sometimes when I'm sleeping and I hear like all their footsteps, it really, really terrifies me. So yeah, maybe not. Anyway, this week I have been. I'm back into a gaming mood, which for a while there I've not been in a gaming mood. I've been more of a let's watch something on TV or doodle or read or something. But I'm now back in a gaming mood, and I just want to play games. So I obviously, as you just know, I've been sitting playing this Play Getting Involved, which is so awesome. I love it so much. On my tablet. That's what I've been playing that on my tablet. And I want to get more games on my tablet as well, for little things like that, because you can sit. Like I sat and watched Resident Evil before the live action Resident Evil, so I was playing Play Getting Involved, because I thought that it kind of went together. I said that in one of my videos anyway, but I like that because you can sit and play the game and watch something at the same time. I like games like that. Geometry Dash as well, that type of thing. Well, you can't watch a movie that you've not seen before or anything like that, because, you know, you've kind of got to keep sitting on the tablet. But yeah, I like games like that, so I want more games like that. If you have any suggestions about games, by the way, let me know in the comments below, because it'll be... I've not got a very big variety of games in my house. A lot of my games were missing actually from from moving, so I don't have a major variety of games anymore. Most of them are actually PlayStation 2 games, funnily enough. I've got a PS4 and an Xbox 360, and most of my games are PS2 or PS1 as well. I think I've got 3 PS1 games. I've got 7, 8 and 9 Final Fantasy. I'm sure I had another one. I can't remember what it was. Actually, the majority of the games that are in my house are actually Final Fantasy games. Because I have 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got 10 Part 2 somewhere as well, and I've got 12. I like Final Fantasy, by the way, just to let you know that. I did play a bit more of Final Fantasy 9, but I ended up turning that off because I had a really, really sore head yesterday. I think that was because I drank a bottle of wine on the Friday night though. Okay, it's my fault. So I've not got very far in 9 yet. I'm still trying to push past the sort of first boring part of Final Fantasy games. Once I get past that, I'll never be able to put it down, like, because that's how I am with games. As soon as there's bits in that you're just, oh, what's happening here, and you're just getting into that, so I can't actually wait to get right into the game and to find out everything that's going on. And I love that little dude with the hat. He's so adorable, the black mage guy, Vivi. I keep all their names just how they are. I did at one point, and when I first played Final Fantasy 7, I renamed all the characters, and I renamed Ares or Earth or whatever you want to call her. I named her Becca because of course that I liked her. But well, he's on what happens, so I'm not going to say anything in case someone hasn't actually played the game or even seen the Advent Children, because I think that gives a little bit of a, I think it does, can't remember. But anyway, oh no, it does. If you haven't played the game or seen the movie or anything like that, I will not ruin what happens in the whole thing, but everyone who has, you know what happens. So I stopped naming characters really after that, so usually they just stay the same. And I think in 10 you could only rename could you rename your character? Yeah, you could rename your character, like the main guy that you play as. The rest of them would stay the same, because obviously there's voice actors in it. Actually, I much prefer it when there's voice actors in it, because I don't know, I'm not bored to say, but I like to hear things happening around me. And when it's just music in a game, although the music is brilliant and the sort of older Final Fantasy game, they're all brilliant actually. But although the music's really, really excellent, just the music in the background, I I prefer the voices. I prefer hearing the people speaking the dialogue and things like that. Now, of course, there are older games, say 7, 8 and 9 anyway, so that really wasn't a thing back then as far as I know, you know, because I know everything. But yeah, I quite like the voices in them. But and there's a lot of other games that I really, really want to play. There's a lot of games that I've heard about or seen people play on Let's. I freaking love Let's Plays. I was actually thinking about doing Let's Plays myself, but I don't actually have a computer. When I was living before, there was a computer, but it wasn't my computer, and once I finish paying off some things, I'm going to be buying a computer, so you never know, I might do some at that point. I don't know if that would be a very good thing to do for me, but what my thinking is for these, 'cause I absolutely adore Let's Plays. I mean, you go on and the people in them, they're so funny and they're so nice, and they get to share their experience in the games with you. And me, I like that. I like sharing my experience with games and with people. Of course, when you live with people, with friends or family or whatever, you get to share your experience with them, but I live by myself and you can't really, you know, share an experience with a cat. Well, you probably could, but that's really, you know, yeah. I'm not going to say it's weird, because I talk to my cats and everything like that. So I'm not going to say it's weird, because it's actually pretty normal for people with pets. But to share a game with them, they can't give you their feedback, they can't give you their thoughts on it. So, especially horror games, because I'm thinking that if I was to do something like that, I could share my experience with you guys, I could get all my fear out on camera instead of waiting until I'm away in my bed. But again, we'll see how that, if any of you would actually like to see something like that, again, just comment below. If you don't want to see something like that, just let me know. I was actually talking to one of my friends last night who hadn't actually heard about Let's Plays before, and he asked me, you know, what is Let's Play, and I explained to him what it was, people playing games and commentating on it and things like that, and he didn't get the concept of it. But why would you want to sit and watch someone play a game? I mean, for me, most of the games I watch people play are horror games, because I will not play them myself usually. And you come for the person, you come for the personality as well. Most of the times anyway. I mean, the most I watch is Jacksepticeye, because I absolutely adore him. He's so funny and nice and things, and the games that he plays are really, 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 really good as well. I think probably the reason I like him so much is because I'm not amazing at games, and although he plays the games, he gets through them, he is quite good at them, he's not perfect at them. And he says that himself all the time, he'll never get everything in the game. I'm the same type of thing. I'll play the game, I'll play it through, and then I'll play it another time as well, by like just sit and get everything, like all the wee secrets and things like that. But I'll not do it in my first playthrough. I don't think anybody who just goes to go play the game does that. I think it's more like you go to play the game to get all the secrets. There's people like that who do just search out all the secrets, but again, I'm not amazing at games. I love playing games, they're so much fun and everything like that, but I'm not amazing at them. I do miss quite a bit in games, which I think is why I relate so much to Jacksepticeye, because again, he as well, he loves games, he plays a game to play the game, to enjoy the game, not to get all the secrets. He loves secrets, so like all the wee bits and bobs and things like that, and which are fantastic. I love getting the wee things as well, but I don't specifically go searching for every single last one in the game. But so yeah, I'm getting all excited, sorry. So yeah, I'm getting a computer sometime towards the end of the year, hopefully. Not entirely sure which computer to get, because it won't just be for games, the computer. I will also want to watch movies and things on the computer, and be able to do sort of, well, not admin work, but you know, be able to do some other bits and bobs besides just gaming. I want it for movies, I want it for games, I want it for like, I was thinking about getting something for the drawing on the computers as well, although I'm not entirely sure what you need for that. But after drawing Chica on just paper with black and white, or a pencil, I think it'd be quite nice to put it onto the computer, because I don't know, it would bring it to life instead of it just being on paper. I love drawings on paper, and I can remember saying to someone really quite recently that I felt paper and pencil for me was more personal instead of doing it on a computer. But I don't know, I think on a computer would bring it to life. It would make it look epic and cool and awesome. But I don't know, for me, at that time, drawing it on paper and pencil yourself, it felt more personal to me. But I would quite like to try it on the computers as well, because I do think that would be awesome. I think the person actually took a bit of offence to it when I said that it was more personal on paper and pencil. Oh, sorry, I thought my thing had it went funny there. Okay, I'm going to pause the video here. Give me 5 minutes. Sorry about that. What happened was I'm an idiot, and I didn't have enough space on my phone to actually do a video. So what was I talking about before? I'll start with games. I like games. Games make me happy. I love going into a little world of just anything. One of the games I really enjoyed was Fable 2. That was actually one of my favourite games. And I think it will always be one of my favourite games because there's so much that you could do in it, and you got to create your little character, and although there was like a whole story that was going on, you still got, like, you could go away and get a house and get married and do all these little side quests and things like that, and I really enjoyed it. I liked the whole, you could either be good or bad. I never actually played Fable 1, by the way, but I liked that you could go the bad way or you could go the good way, and your decisions affected the sort of the way of things. I really enjoyed that. So a game I want to play actually is Until Dawn. I've seen quite a lot of gameplay on it, and it looks so good, and I would like to go and see what my decisions would be, because although I've seen Let's Plays of it, there's a lot of other decisions that you can make that affect the whole way of it, and that would be really good. Sorry, where was I? But I would like to see how, like at the end of the game as well, you have 3 different options as well. I would like to go and, because what did I choose? I can't remember what I chose. I chose the good one anyway, I know that. It was like the sort of good person side of it. I think one of them was like you could get 1 million gold or whatever it is in that. You bring your dog back. Or you could bring your sister back? I can't remember. Whatever it was anyway, I chose the good one, whatever the good one was. That wasn't the options. I know that the 1 million was and the dog was, but I can't remember what the last one was. I'll have to go and check it out. But I know like the gold one, that was the sort of a selfish bad one. Bringing your dog back was sort of a good person thing because you were bringing an animal back to life. I've totally just given you a spoiler, I'm so sorry. Oops, yeah. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, I would quite like to know what games are, you know, not the big games that you're getting right now. Like, I've got Fallout 4 and I've played some of it and I got a bit bored of it. I mean, again, I didn't get right into the story, but it wasn't enough to draw me in. I would quite like to know smaller games that aren't the big games everyone keeps talking about and things like this. It's just Diet Cola, by the way. Like Drakengard. Drakengard was, well, I played Drakengard 2 first, by the way. That game was freaking awesome. I loved that game. I loved every single aspect about it. I loved how you changed your weaponry or everything. I freaking loved that so much. But games like that, I love games like that weren't huge and massive and not everybody was talking about them, and you got in and you played it. Because I mean, with Fallout 4, I've heard so many things that happen in the game. So many things, and I'm sitting there going, but it's not a surprise anymore. Because you know everything. Actually, Final Fantasy 9, I've not heard really anything about it. The only things that I know about it were from, I went to the orchestra, to the Distant Worlds it's called, for Final Fantasy, and some of the names of the songs, like, I can't remember what it was, and I know like some scenes from them because they had the scenes on the back on the screen, but that's all I know about the game. I don't really know anything else. I don't know how, like, the leveling up system. I don't know the equipping system. However, it seems really, really, really similar to 7. I think I said in the last one there's a card game as well. I don't like the card game, but anyway. And you've got, but anyway, so there's, I like a game where I don't know what's happening. I like to be surprised when these things come along. Like the shivers run down your spine when you realise what's going on. I love that. Yeah, I get goosebumps playing games, okay? But there's a lot of games that I'm wanting to play, but like horror games, there's a lot of them I would love to play. Silent Hill is one of them that I would absolutely love to play. But I'm petrified. The movie just totally got me, I really did. I mean, I didn't sleep for freaking weeks after the movie. I am a complete pussy, by the way, just to let you know. However, I don't think I would do that, but like, I think I would do okay in a zombie apocalypse. Oh, there was a thing actually. I mean, there's this Pokemon Go that's going around just now. I've not actually played it yet. I probably will play it at some point, but apparently it eats up your data, it eats up the battery in your phone, and you have to actually go outside, which I don't do that often because when I come home from work I'm really, really tired and things, so I don't really like the thought of going outside a lot, although I do go for long walks, but not all the time. But anyway, so there was one that I saw which would really, really interest me. It was a meme that says what they should do is bring out a Walking Dead one, so you can go about and kill the zombies. That would be epic. That would be so much fun. See, if it was done right, it would be so thrilling to do. But I don't know if that would actually be a thing, but that would be so epic. Like, so epic. But we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if that would be a thing, but it would be so cool. It really would be super duper cool. Oh my god. Can't talk. But yeah, that would be cool. I need to sneeze. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. That wasn't very nice. Oh yeah, and off the subject of games, I've talked about games pretty much this whole thing, but I'm really, really excited for games. I've actually got goosebumps everywhere. Not about games, because I just sneezed. But yeah, I want to play a game. I'm going to play a game. That's what I'm going to do actually when I finish this video. I'm going to go and I think I'll put Drakengard on actually. If I can find my PS2 memory card, if that didn't get fucking nabbed as well. Yeah. Anyway, so I've been sitting, I was reading as well this week. I think in one of my last videos I said that I wasn't too happy with the Lord of the Rings book. Well, the Fellowship anyway, the first one. But it's really good now. And it's now getting into more of the story. You're getting quite a bit into it, and I'm at Rivendell just now, and that was it? I think I was still in the middle of the council. Yeah, I was in the middle of the council, and it's getting really, really, really good. So I'm only reading that on my lunches at work because it breaks down my activities. I can sit and do my reading at work. When I come home, I can sit and watch stuff and then play games and things. I like to break it down a little bit. But yes, that was really, really good. Anyway, I am going to get away because I've talked for a while now. I don't know how long I've talked for because my little recording thing went funny. But I will talk to you all. Look out for little videos during the week, by the way, because I'm getting attached to the videos. They're fun to do. But anyway, my next vlog will probably be next weekend. So I will. I've not got much going on next weekend. I was meant to have my friend down last night, but she ended up working yesterday, so that'll be next weekend now. But I'm sorry, my nose is really ticklish. Anyway, I shall speak to you all next weekend, and I hope you have a really, really good week. I hope I have a good week as well, because last was really, really crap. But I will speak to you all next weekend. Bye! So whilst editing the video, I noticed that I completely missed out on part of a story I was saying about, and I thought I would actually just come back and clarify it, because I was talking about the fact that I thought someone had got offended by what I was saying about the drawing. I said I thought it was more personal with doing it on paper with pencil, and I'm basically just coming to clarify that it was my personal opinion that I thought that it was more personal. I hadn't tried it with the computers, that's just how it felt personally, but I did think the person got offended by it, which I did not mean any offence at all with it. So if anybody does these the drawings on the computers. I think are actually excellent. My friend had done one for me, which if I've done it well enough, it's going to be on the thumbnail for this video. Her name is Gemma Hartley, and it's really, really cool. But I do have great respect for people that do that, because I mean they are so fantastic, and they're really, really, really good. But no, I just thought I'd come back and clarify that end of that story. That it's personal, just for me, that I thought that it was better. Not better, more personal. So anyway, I just thought I'd clarify that point and finish that little story before I got interrupted by my recording. Anyway, I do hope you all have a nice week, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.